Welcome back to my channel. I have another list for you because right now it's just the time of lists. I just came out with my best and worst of last year. Last year was awful, but 2019 is looking up. Alright, so I have a couple honorable mentions. These are just movies that I'm looking forward to, but they're not in my top 10. The first one, and it comes out in February, is Alita: Battle Angel. Now this is a Robert Rodriguez movie, produced by James Cameron. It has potential to just be this awesome action movie, and I also have a bunch of friends that worked on it, so I'm looking forward to that one, but I'm not holding out hope that it's actually going to be good. Next one I'm looking forward to, honorable mention, is Kingsman 3. Now there was a rumor that the main kid wasn't going to be in it, but he's totally on IMDb listed as still in it, so therefore I'm still looking forward to it because I think those movies are awesome and just a great time at the theater. Another one of my honorable mentions is the Aladdin movie. Now I wouldn't have thought this at all, except that Guy Ritchie is directing it. I'm a big Guy Ritchie fan, so maybe it'll be alright. I don't really know, but it'll be interesting to see Guy Ritchie's take on Aladdin, I guess. Okay, two more honorable mentions. The first is the movie Hobbs and Shaw. Now this is a spin-off of the Fast and Furious movie. This is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Jason Statham's characters. They kind of go out and do their own thing. And it's gonna just be an action, ridiculous movie. But because it's not really Fast and Furious, I think I'm gonna actually like it more because I'm hoping they go more into like the fist fighting and stuff that we know of Jason Statham, all his martial arts and all that kind of stuff, and parkour, and The Rock doing his thing. So I'm kind of excited for that one. Again, probably is not going to be that good. And the last one on my honorable mention list is Ford versus Ferrari. Now this is based on a true story of when Ford and Ferrari were competing. I don't remember the year, it was a while back. I would have been more excited for this movie had Christian Bale not just come out with the movie Vice, which was completely inaccurate. And so it kind of worries me that he's now involved in another kind of political movie that's based on a true story. And I just am like, oh no. I hope it's accurate to what really happened, and it could be awesome, but again, not sure. Alright, let's get into my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2019. The first one on this list is the Shazam movie. This is a very funny looking trailer based on just a little bit we've seen, and it's kind of thrown back to the funny comics and not taking itself very seriously and just kind of a joke, and it knows it. And it's the guy from Chuck is the main actor in this. I can't quite remember his name right now, but it looks hilarious, and I think it's going to be a ton of fun in the theater, so I'm really looking forward to that one. And number 9 on my list is actually the movie that Shazam was originally named, and then they switched. It was weird. Captain Marvel. Now, Captain Marvel, I'm not on board with totally yet. They've had 2 meh trailers, in my opinion. Now, we're talking Marvel. All their trailers are above average, but this one, it didn't quite hit me like I wanted it to. I'm not sure what to expect. I just really hope that it's just a good movie and keeps all the garbage out of it that I hope that they leave out. Kind of like Wonder Woman did. I thought Wonder Woman was well done. It didn't push all this, look at this female superhero. No, it was just a good superhero, and she happened to be a female. That's the best kind of superhero movie, and I'm hoping Captain Marvel does the same thing, so we don't like it because she's a woman, but because she's a good superhero and they make a good movie. That's what I'm hoping for. So that's number 9 on my list. And number 8 is the Marvel movie that had the great trailer. Well, great's still iffy, but better than Captain Marvel, and that is Spider-Man: Far From Home. This trailer got me excited to watch it, and I'm pretty stoked for it. I liked Homecoming. I thought it was really good. I think the new Spider-Man is awesome, Tom Holland, and I think that this movie could make or break him as a character. I'm kind of like Iron Man. The first one came out, it was awesome. The second one, it almost broke Iron Man because the movie wasn't very good, but they pursued through it and made it work. And I think this one could be kind of the same. It might not be very good, but Jake Gyllenhaal's a great actor, and he's the bad guy of the movie. Or bad guy in the movie? I'm not really sure, actually, what's happening with him. But I think it looks awesome. It should be super fun to watch. Kind of just a good old comic book movie as well, and I'm really looking forward to that one. Alright, there's a common theme here. It's another Marvel movie. Avengers Endgame. I was about to say Infinity War, not correct. Endgame is obviously what I'm looking forward to, just to see how they wrap up this, 1920 movie epic that they have going on. And it's just kind of one of those movies that I'm not really thinking, I don't know. I'm excited to see it more than the other movies I listed already, but I also am just like, I've had enough with all these superheroes getting together. So I'm kind of hoping they do something unique to it that we're not used to, and I'd love to just see more of Thanos being awesome. So let's get some of that back, and then I'll really be looking forward to it. But I'll be at the theater. Probably not opening night, but I'll be there within a day or two, and I hope they can deliver again. Okay, let's get off of the Marvel train and get on to some what I consider real movies. Sorry, it's a joke. But the movie Us is directed by Jordan Peele, and he's the same one that did Get Out. Now, Get Out, when I first saw it, I was like, I don't know. Then I watched it again and was like, that's a really good movie. And I'm really hoping that his new movie, Us, is also just as good. I have high hopes for it. I think that Jordan Peele is just, he's got it. He knows what he's doing when it comes to directing and writing and directing actors. And so I'm really hoping this movie is as good as Get Out. If it is, Oscar talk. That's my first one on my list that should be Oscar worthy. Unless a few of my honorable mentions end up being good, but we'll see. But I think Us is going to be that good, and I'm really looking forward to it. All right, number 5 on my list is probably one of the more controversial movies. That is Star Wars Episode 9. Now, I hated The Last Jedi. Hated it with a passion. I didn't like Solo. I think that they've gone like Episode 7, and then they just tanked after that. Nothing else after that has been that good. And I think that this, going back to J.J. Abrams, might get better. I'm not really holding out hope that they're going to save the franchise. My cat. But I'm really hoping that they kind of throw back and get some good lightsaber fights again. Things like that. And I hope they develop characters better. It was just such a poor showing for Episode 8 in Last Jedi that it didn't do anything in the Star Wars universe. That's another video completely. But I think Episode 9 might be able to fix some of the problems. They might just bring Snoke back for all I know. Who knows? But I'm excited for that movie. I'll be there at opening night. So, yeah, December, get here fast, please. All right, number 4 is another comic book movie. There's a lot of comic book movies that are coming out that I actually am looking forward to. This last year, if I had done this video at the beginning of 2018, I would have said Infinity War, Homecoming, maybe Black Panther. Those would have been the 3 that I would have been maybe looking forward to. This year, I've already listed 4, and I'm listing a 5th, and that is the Joker movie. Now, this has Joaquin Phoenix in it. It is a DC movie. My cat is making so much noise. Hey, stop. So I'm hoping that this Joker movie is a very good standalone movie on its own. It doesn't try and be The Dark Knight. It doesn't try and be DCEU. It's just a good movie. I don't really know too much about it, but I just know Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor, and I love the Joker. So what can go wrong, right? All right, number 3 on my list is a movie that the trailer dropped today, John Wick 3. I am a huge John Wick fan. Probably my favorite action movies ever. And I'm not kidding. I love those movies so much that this third one, as long as they continue what they've been doing in the first 2, it's going to be awesome. And the stunts are going to be great. The action is going to be great. I'm just super looking forward to it. And I really hope that they pull it off. And I think they will. And I'm just, this movie needs to be here right now because I want to watch it right now. All right, so if you watched my Best of the Year review a few days ago, I mentioned that no big directors had come out with anything this last year in 2018. None of the big hitters that we know came out with anything good. And so I was really hoping that a few would, and I am correct after going back and looking. Now, there is a little speculation on when these are actually going to be released, so hopefully they don't get postponed until 2020. But the first on my list is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This is Quentin Tarantino's new movie, and I am stoked for it. It's got DiCaprio in it, Brad Pitt, and it's like a throwback to the old Hollywood days. And I don't really know what it's about. I don't really want to know what it's about. I just kind of want to go watch it because it's Quentin Tarantino. So that one is my number 2 most look forward to movie of the year. Or it might be the best movie of the year at the end of the year. I could see it being that way. And I'm really hoping it's a Bad Times at the El Royale, I mentioned, was kind of a Tarantino-esque movie. But when you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you're going to be looking at El Royale and go, oh yeah, they missed completely. And hopefully, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is classic Tarantino and is good. And I want it to be better than Hateful Eight. and just back to like Inglourious Basterds quality, and like bring out that Tarantino, and that would be awesome. All right, my number one movie of the year that I'm looking forward to. This one actually doesn't have an official release date either, but it's supposed to come out next year, and I'm really hoping because it's my favorite director, Martin Scorsese's The Irishman. This is classic Scorsese. It's got Robert De Niro back in it, and it's going to hopefully be awesome. It's been a while since Scorsese's come out with something great. I think his last great movie would have been like, I don't know, The Departed, maybe. There's a few after that that are good, but they're not great. And I really want this to be another great Scorsese movie. And, well, I think Wolf of Wall Street was his last one. And so he needs to come back to reality. I think this movie could bring him back to his gangster roots, which would be awesome. Those are the movies that I'm most looking forward to this year. Let me know what you're most looking forward to. There's a bunch that I saw that I know people will be looking forward to that I personally am not. So I'd kind of like to see what you guys are most looking forward to. Thank you for commenting and suggesting this. I believe it was the commenter, The Godfather, that suggested this. It was easy for me to do. I didn't have to go and watch a movie to do it, so that's why I did it. We have another subscriber that wanted the Halloween movie, the new one. And as soon as I can go watch that, I will, and I'll give you a review. But until then, enjoy. Peace.